Welcome back, my gardening friends. Before we do an unboxing, I've managed to do that beetroot, and there's some of those pickled onions, the shallots, naute or whatever. But quite pleased with those. I've saved about 14 ready to plant again, and they look really good. Whether they'll taste any good towards Christmas, I don't know, because I only done pickled onions last year. I do beetroot regular, I don't add a lot to it, just white malt vinegar. This is the greenhouse grow room. It looks a little bit different. There's the condors and the giant tomato for in the Spider Farmer grow tent. It'll fit in here excuse me, with a little bit of persuasion and a few modifications. We've got some more spring onions in those trays there, and then we've got swedes and turnips there, just starting to come through. I've done them later this year because now the shallots are coming out, I can put things back. And there's a few more bits and bobs that are taking their time, some cucumbers and some giant, heavy and long beetroots. But I'll be able to put the Spider Farmer grow tent in here with the Mars Hydro setup as well. Big improvement, so I've dismantled absolutely everything. And before we leave today, I'll be taking you around the front and back garden to see what's in flower before we get this heavy rain again. So to the unboxing, I've got one of these to raffle. It's UK only because of shipping issues to other countries, so just UK. So remember, if you would like to try one of these, then please send me a Gmail just stating, yes please, can I have a raffle ticket? So we've got the indoor LED hydroponic system, model ID-IG301. So let's have a little look at this. And if you want to know more about hydroponic systems on the larger scale, pop and see my friends CB Greenhouse and Garden. I'll put an end screen on for you so that you can tap that and go and have a look at his hydroponic systems in his greenhouses. Really well packaged. So that's the actual light. We've got all the instruments there, got the fan there, be interesting to see what noise it makes. And there's the LED lights there. Get the rest out. Let's bring you a little bit closer. So we've got 2 packs of the sponges. I like that bit at the top, happy gardening. 1 pack of stoppers so that you can take a few out. I'm not sure how many's in there. Some happy gardening plant labels. Some little mini greenhouses to help with germination, which fit on top of the cups once the sponges are in. 1 well wrapped slidey thingy as he tries to switch it off. Told you it was a slidey thingy. Two lots of plant food. I believe you have to top these up to dilute those crystals or whatever they are, so then you can add it to the watering system at the required strengths, and not forgetting the power source. And in the bottom is the little pump which keeps the water circulating, and as long as you keep it above the height that it needs to run properly, it runs apparently quite quietly. We'll be the judge of that shortly. we have the drain plug there. You need to drain it and top it up every so often. Just make sure you switch everything off before you do. So we're up to the 4 litre mark. I'll just pop the lid in. There's the top up feature. I'm not sure whether you can see that clear enough, so I'm going to pop you on the floor. Well, I hope that's a little bit better. So I'm going to put the 4 stoppers in. You get 6 stoppers, and you even get a spare emptying a drain plug as well. So I'm going to do a little bit of cut and come again lettuce. Now when I read the instructions, or when I thought I'd read the instructions, it didn't mention anything about soaking these, but we'll pop them in and leave them for a short while, hopefully before it rains. You get the 12 plant labels, and I did find there was 13 of those covers. They are a little bit flimsy, but they're only there to help for the germination of the seeds. While we're waiting for that to sort out, let's have a look at the controls, have a play with those. So whether you'll be able to see any change when I change it to vegetables. Just a slight difference, so they may get different back to flowers and fruit. Not sure whether you're picking that up or not, back to vegetables. So, not sure whether the pump is running. It says fan and water, so I presume the fan's got to be on anyway, so power off. Well, that was easy enough, even I could do it. Well, it started to swell, so a few more minutes and it should be at the top. So I will be sowing the Real Seeds Organic Morton's Secret Mix Very Mixed lettuces. These have got some really lovely leaves on them, similar to this. Looks lovely in my lunchbox. So just while we're waiting, if you would like a chance or you want your name put into the raffle, just leave me a Gmail and just say that you'd like a raffle ticket, please, or something similar. Don't forget, I will not engage in conversation. I'll just give you a raffle ticket. Let's go and have a little look at the garden while they're soaking. The heavy rain really knocked them about. I made a real good job of that planter. My homemade hanging baskets, well, the plants anyway. I'm not that clever. I paint the flamingos every year. I'm building a new shack to hold the garden furniture, so I can get easy access into the our little summer house. It's not quite wet enough yet, but it looks like it's going to rain, so hopefully We've got seeds in all the stations. Could have done this a little bit better, but it's always the same when you, oops, sorry, always the same when you're trying to get something done. I do like this idea people use to stop the seeds falling out. I've definitely replicated that one. If you are interested in this, have a little read up on it, and there is, I believe, 10% off for anybody for this particular model. It's worth having a little look at if you've got only a small growing area. And I will check the power consumption once it's up and running. I can't see it using a lot myself, because that big pump that runs the pond in the garden doesn't use a lot. I don't see any point in putting any food in at the moment. CB might disagree and he'll make a comment, and if he makes a comment I'll pin his comment, so you can touch his profile picture and that'll take you straight to his channel as well. And there's a few hints and tips there, and even I can understand it. And the little user manual is comprehensive, shall I say, easily read and understood, which helps for people like me, who's more practical than technical. Can't remember whether I said, but there's enough of these for 2 plantings, so there's 24, and all the accessories and extras can be bought separately once you get up and running. I'll be keeping all the boxing and wrappings because this may go in a raffle later on in the year. Keep watching. And this raffle's open to any one of my viewers, subscribers or not, we don't mind. Viewers are the most important thing to me, and the comments. So if you've had one of these before, leave us a comment and say what you think. And I'll leave the raffle open for 5 days once this has been uploaded. Anyone for an ice cream? No, not me. And of course make sure you keep it on a level surface, and those there are very useful handles to lift it up. So we'll let this settle down. It'll be nice and warm in here in the greenhouse. We'll get it connected up, keep that water flowing, and once the seedlings show, we'll reduce the 3 or 4 seedlings down to 1, and then we'll turn the lights on. I'll keep you updated on a regular basis. So we've got the lights off. It just takes a little bit of figuring out, but you have to hold one of the buttons down so the light goes off. So we've got the power on, fan off, and all we've got now is the water flowing, which you can hardly hear. So it might be ideal, well, it is ideal for indoor situations. That's what it's built for. And at the moment, I do agree. Happy gardening to you all. Till next time, my friends. Ta-ra for now.